participated a lot in the Texas Esports Challenger Series that we held, won many of those tournaments, and now going up against a Wolf very well known on Long Island and certainly the world over, Stocktaker69, looking to make their mark on the global scale against one of the best that the world has to offer, the Palutena of Crime's very own Chag.
See, and I like the pick that Stocktaker69, he wants to go with Wolf, right? The fact that Palutena kind of just nullifies projectiles in a sense and is really good at just avoiding them in general is like a really good pick, and I'm really glad that Stocktaker69 decided to go Wolf just for this instance, just for the good matchup. He's gonna need it because right now Chag is playing very, very solid at the moment, but Stocktaker keeping it pretty competitive, keeping it even.
Yeah, it's funny because Stocktaker69 did very well at Collision 2019, back when he was playing Villager of all characters, and really was one of the premier players of that character very early on in the game's life cycle. And now when I'm now seeing Wolf and Palutena in Tri-State, I kind of feel like I'm back in 2019, if I'm being completely honest, as Chag is going to win stage and get the explosive flame off Stocktaker. The recovery is going to be tested, as all Wolves are against this character. Yeah,
I'm loving the choreography I'm seeing between these two right now. Look at that, the parry into the whip forward tilt, and the back throw off of that. Very nice by Chag, taking the lead.
Yeah, no, all too familiar with the Palu back throw in this particular region, let me tell you. But Chag, I mean, this is one person who is, I mean, you tended to see two types of Palutenas, didn't you? They were super defensive, they would camp you out, they would always, their primary kill would be that back throw at ledge, and then there would be the super aggressive ones you saw, certainly in the Tri-State region. Jen comes to mind, another New York phenomenon, but I mean, with Chag, it's how seamlessly they can switch back and forth between the two. Obviously, this game is going to favor defensive play. It's a platform brawler. That's just how it is. It's all about movement. It's all about placement of hitboxes. But the way that they can switch back and forth so easily, when you think you have the answer, Chag changes the question. Is Stocktaker69, the onus is on them to adapt to it.
Yeah, balance is really going to be the key word in this matchup right here. Just because you see that, like you said, Chag, has just been able to be really, really good defensively and just solid offensively. Nothing too like crazy, right? But just doing the basic stuff. But this back throw still not going to kill. And the Palutena, the Angel Woman, is alive at 185%. Stocktaker69 having a little bit of difficulty sealing the stock right now. And that was going to be the difficulty of this matchup, right? Once you get, Chag in a compromising position, once you get Chag at like high enough percent, you got to find a way to kill him, but it can't be at high percentages like 185, because now the extra credit has been gained. You got an A on the exam, and you already got all this extra credit going. 126% off 2 stocks, already nearing a 1-stock lead with 1 stock to go.
Realizing that Chag might have been going for the grab at that point if Stocktaker was trying to land on shield. Very well done by Jared in that particular instance. Young Jared from Long Island, again, trying to make their impact against one of the best Palutenas the world has to offer. But again, it's not like this region is short on Palu play. But Chag says, hold up, man. Just because you're from Tri-State, you ain't seen a Palu like me. I'm going to take you down to your last stock. And again, burden of proof is on you. I'm known around the world. I've been there. I've done that. Let's see what you've got.
Stocktaker69 doesn't have that high of a mountain to climb here, but like I said, he has to find a way to take the stock way earlier than he has. You can't let this Palutena live until 185% again. And as I live and breathe, the forward smash from Stocktaker69 on Chag, even stocks.
You're going to be made to take chances. Stocktaker, no stranger to that, is always willing to roll the dice, always willing to entertain the crowd a little bit. A man of the people, as he always has been. Right now, getting comboed, of course, it's a spacey. They like being in the air, but only on their terms. Chag is taking full advantage of that and taking Stocktaker69 all the way up to 97% and into triple digits now. I mean, it's going to be a big comeback that's going to have to be made, but it's, again, trying to exploit Chag and maximizing damage, because they are not going to win the majority of these neutral interactions. They're just not. It's all about piling on as much damage as you possibly can, but, man, they just cannot get the opportunities.
I'm loving the waiting game by Chag right here. Understands that, hey, now that I have the lead, I can really slow the pace down. Palutena has the tools like that side special and that down special to kind of nullify Wolf and keep him in place at far screen, right? So with those non-committal options on deck, it's going to be hard for Stocktaker, but Stocktaker making it real easy right now. Almost got Palutena up to 100%. All he needs is a back throw or another move to just finally put them in a compromising position. Beauty up smash! Oh my goodness!
Stocktaker69 taking stocks at percentages far above that. Reach for the skies, young man. Let's go ahead, take that, and rewind it back. This was the last stock, and we saw perhaps a little bit of an emphasis on the ledge play there from Stocktaker. It gets shielded, but you thought you could escape Wolf's up smash. Did you forget what character you were playing against, Chag? I'm sorry, brother, but that is a rough one, and we're going to take a look at that. We were going to take a look at that first stock. We saw the pace was set very early on by Chag and how survivable he was until 185. Took him till that to lose that stock. And now as we go, we're running it back because Chag clearly felt like he was outplaying Stocktaker, and for good reason.
Honestly, yeah, that game was like fully like in control. Like, but I think it's just the ones that you don't see coming always hurt you the most. And we saw it earlier. Like, we haven't seen. When you have, like, you know, basically when you're gathering data as a player as you're playing, when you're trying to figure out, like, your opponent, you look for these little interactions that you can exploit later on during the set. And that was just an example, like, being able to just kind of, like, read out the ledge get up. So, like, hey, you know, if you're at that certain percent, I can actually go for this up smash here, and it'll probably hit. And lo and behold, up a game. And this is kind of like, you need to ride this momentum, especially if you're playing a player like Chag.
I do really like what Stocktaker was doing, because you saw, like, what is the tendency that maybe more novice Wolves would go for? I mean, you got an opponent below ledge, you have a down smash that hits below ledge. You don't even necessarily need to two-frame it. It's one of those things that led players to play Wolf so much to begin with. The importance of ledge camping, or just ledge trapping even. Just get a move that hits below ledge, and you're golden. And there you go. You get them in the corner. You're an absolute monster. You have the means to take stocks. The man is named Stocktaker. What do you expect him to do? Good on Chag to even it up. But it's, again, the flat ground interactions are going to be Chag's bread and butter if they are going to secure a game in the win column.
Right, and you see that Chag is just having difficulty right now just getting these bread and butter combos, but as I say that, already getting the Nair train started, but not for a lot of damage. And this is like almost like a war of attrition, right? It's like, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. But honestly, Stocktaker is kind of getting like the better end of the deal with the better percentages, and I like the attempt at the dare right there, and these guys are just going at it, both of them. It's really, really incredible to watch. Especially Stocktaker just keeping up with Chag the way he has been.
And it's funny because Stocktaker seems almost content to try to play into Chag's hand, where, okay, I know that you're going to shield some of my buttons, but I'm going to be ready with the counterplay. And I'm going to make you question your every move. Maybe I won't shield. Maybe I'm going to make you whiff on those grabs, because Palu was, for the longest time, the only character that had a fully functioning grab for whatever reason. That thing was OP. Part of the reason why it was so prominent in the early meta of this game. But then again, Wolf, just as prominent, if not more so, you know, depending on who you ask. The ledge game, again, is heavily emphasized. Going for that up smash again, going back to Old Faithful, but Chag, it's just a little easier. You get that grab.
A little too much dip on the chip right there. Like, honestly, I respect it, trying to, like, get, like, a kill as soon as possible. But, like, when it's this close, you know, sometimes, you know, it's better not to risk it to get the biscuit. But, as I say that, 172 on Chag, and a fresh stock is going to be taken for Stocktaker. That's just what he does. So now we're looking at an even game between the two. Percentages, a little negligible, but the edge guarding display coming out from Chag at the moment.
Best of 5 situation, and the air dodge is caught Chag. Getting one on the board, and perhaps this is Chag thinking like, all right, this really should be 2-0 right now. But again, it's persistence paying off. It makes you wonder, maybe Chag has learned their lesson from the prior games. And you're going to take us through this last stock, ain't you?
Yeah, definitely. So if you'll see right here, this is where this man goofed right here, just air dodging into stage like that, and that caused his end. You see this, Chag is playing a little bit more solid than he was in the first game, and it takes that sometimes, right? It takes that, like, hey, like, I need to wake up a little bit. I know who I am, right? I know who I am. I understand that I need to wake up. I need to understand, like, my opponent a little bit, kind of work the kinks out. But now we see Chag with that edge guarding display, so we're going to see maybe a little bit more of that polish with the games going forward.
I kind of wonder, maybe, like, I'm sure that they thought they were going to get down tilted. I kind of wonder if he thought maybe, oh, okay, this is going to hit me below stage.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting the pop-up to happen. I'm thinking that might have been a tech check and just buffered air dodge in.
Yeah. So, game 3 going to be on Town and City, and platforms of Palutena, always a good combination. You know, the Angel Woman always wants to be in the sky, but the fact that Wolf just outputs so much damage, and look, you see that down tilt right there?
Yeah.
That's what he was worried about last game, and that's probably what prompted that air dodge down.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're going to have to assume that down tilt is going to pop you up. It's been one of Palu's main combo starters. I mean, how many times have we seen that down tilt into 3 or 4 consecutive nairs in the early life cycle of this game? And, well, that's then. This is now. Chag says the future is now, old man. Let me take that first stock and draw first blood in game 3.
Stocktaker, all of a sudden, things aren't looking too great. You know, like we saw Chag take a stock earlier in respectable fashion, but in so far hasn't taken any damage yet. So he just has to be really careful that he can take this next stock with as low percentage as possible. Not going to be able to do it with the up smash, trying to get the up air clip. Not going to be able to get it just yet. Stocktaker69 just hanging on, playing really solid right now.
Yeah, Chag learning the lesson, rolling all the way out from up smash range is what I would say if I meant that. Haha, wasn't that a funny joke, Banjo?
Yeah,
anyway, 2 stocks apiece here in Town and City.
So, Chag kind of just like not giving the stock away, but literally just finally succumbing to just these tricks that Wolf can do. Stocktaker69 playing really solid, just making sure that they can at least keep up. If they can keep it close to where like that game 1 was, to where it literally took like, you know, a ledge get up read, and as long as he's not getting gate kept from ledge, he still has a very good shot.
Maybe conditioning roll in from Stocktaker. I believe down smash is in the future for Chag. Going to try to take a stock off of one of these things. And back air, again, putting them at a ledge disadvantage. Oh, instead, get up attack right in the face. Again, Stocktaker not afraid to keep on with the game plan. They are, I know the man personally, and I know that he can be stubborn and headstrong. And that works for the game. He's not going to be deviated from the game plan all that easily. And Chag, I mean, it's going to be a conversation one way or another. Dash attack, going to kill off the top. I'm not quite sure about that, but Stocktaker, I mean, nevertheless, going to be sure of themselves and their abilities. They're going to have to be if they want to make this comeback happen.
I'm pretty sure Stocktaker probably didn't mean for that to just clank like that and then send them up. Because he forward tilted off that. And a forward tilt will kill Chag. 1-1 right now, 1 stocks apiece. This set is kind of hot, not going to lie. Oh, see? This is what he was worried about, that pop-up. Watch your approach on that platform, my friend. Very dangerous over there on Town and City.
Again, I really do think matchup experience makes a lot of difference. Stocktaker has been an ace at this game ever since, really the days of Smash 4. Ever since I came into the scene, this guy was making waves over on Long Island. And the riptide that is being felt across the world, the effects that we are seeing just grinding out locals in Tri-State, certainly making his presence felt here at Collision, but all the way up the front coming up from Mexico, Chag taking the world by storm themselves. And where they grinded in the darkness, it is now coming to light, courtesy of the Palutena of Chag.
So the ones that you don't see coming, like I said, are the ones that hurt the most. You see this up air happening right here? We haven't seen a lot of that at all. So when he finally read that jump off of the platform, he was like, yeah, I can definitely strike off this. And look at this perfect up air with the low ceiling of TNC. Perfect way to take that stock and perfect way to take it to game 4.
Got them commit. Yeah, got them to commit to the jump. And even though, like, obviously Town and City, we were talking about Smash 4 and the differences between the game. TNC, the lowest competitive ceiling in that game, one of the higher ones in this one. It takes a lot to go for that when you have to be sure that that is going to be a kill. And again, That's the studiousness of Chag. If you can't necessarily be the best player, which, I mean, you're in a region with Leo. You're not going to be the best player. So you have to try to outsmart. You have to try to outwit. And certainly in this case, with the percentages that Chag is going at, certainly have to outlast.
Here we go. We got Stocktaker69 just trying to keep up with Chag here. So Chag actually playing really solid. And I like the jab check on the ledge, trying to just push disadvantage, get Stocktaker69 off play so he can go to work with the ledge guarding techniques. Oh, good parry from Stocktaker.
Goodness. Now, I love the emphasis that you put on the ledge game as well, because Chag has so many options with which to do things, so many things that Stocktaker has to account for, and it really just comes down to, is Stocktaker just going to kind of consolidate all these things into one sort of option that winds up being the lesser of two evils, or are they going to try to hard counterplay a specific option? Yeah, how does it feel getting back thrown into a kill, huh, Chag? Does that feel good? No, it doesn't. Think about others' feelings for once, why don't you? But we'll flash back to the stage, and again, trying to be a corner monster, Stocktaker69. Again, you might as well close down the stage as much as you possibly can. Less move for Palutena to do all that movement stuff, right?
Yeah, we saw Chag kind of just sit there and be like, I'm waiting on you to do something, because you've literally been like punishing me and mashing on my shield, so I'm not going to have it. So here we go, Stocktaker69 ahead, and that dash attack, he's like, maybe you should die from dash attacks for once. Doesn't it feel great? Do it. So let's talk it out, my brother. Here we go.
Yeah, a little bit of an attitudinal conversation happening between these two. They are not having anything of this nonsense. It is far too early for your... Let's just say that I said a word and then move on. But we're going to... we're esports now, folks. Pivot grab not going to work out for Stocktaker, but they're still going to keep advantage and just juggling him in the air. Are we playing Tekken now? Oh my goodness.
Ooh, yeah, and I like the setup for the forward smash right there. Would have been really, really good to seal the stock. Chag has been busy getting juggled. Palutena at the big top, trying to go for the read off the teleport. Not going to be able to gate here. So Stocktaker69 kind of putting on the clinic. The back throw, give me some of that. Ooh. And here we go. Chag, you're in a little bit of trouble with one stock to go.
I mean, we're talking about, yeah, that's a lot of distance between platform to ceiling, but a pretty short distance between ledge to blast zone. Like, that's the big thing, and that's pretty much the win condition for both of these characters, is get that back throw. Maybe not quite at that percentage, but Chag knows that. It's almost like a warning shot. Oh my goodness. And Banjo, I saw you clench up, bro.
Bro, because I'm just like, hey, look, I don't like when people swing and miss, but to be caught in just your multi-hit jab like that, and no one is there, that's just super, super dangerous. Stocktaker trying to just keep it in control right now. He only has one stock to go, trying to get a game off Chag to take it into game 5. But Chag says, hey, this is where the clutch comes into play, and this is where that top player mentality also comes into play. Can you come back? Can your mental remain solid?
Chag, Stocktaker is fighting for their winner's side life right now. Chag is one stock away. It's all about if you can make that comeback happen, but Stocktaker, resilient as always, trying to bring this to a game 5. Man is hungry like the wolf, and in the corner trying to bait movement away from Chag. Chag says, no, I'm still the goddess of light. You have to come to me. And again, getting that back throw. That could be the warning shot. We know all about that in Texas.
So here we go, Stocktaker getting very, very close, 121. You got to be careful not to do anything too overcommittal. The parry off that in the teleport, back in the center stage, back in the safety. Chag getting really, really close, trying to find a way to survive, but got hit with the tippity top of that hitbox. Oh my goodness, the forward tilt. Stocktaker69 takes this into a game 5 situation.
Wolf is a sortie. You can't change my mind otherwise. We're going to go to the replay, and yeah, the very tip of this hitbox. Go ahead and slow that down for me, my man.
Look at this right here.
We're seeing the neutral getup, and trying to. No, not the neutral getup. Went for the attack, spins around, wondering what they're hitting. Is like, no, let me show you what's hitting you. The very tip.
Come on, bro. Hit her right in the stilettos. Look at this.
In the ankles.
What are those?
Man.
What are those, bro?
And just the deadpan expression. That is the look of an absolute monster. And to the settling of everything, as we start, we shall end. Going to Pokemon Stadium 2 for game number 5.
Yeah, very, very dramatic. Stocktaker69 has a great opportunity to get a massive upset and a very compromising position for Chag. Chag, if he doesn't win this game, will have to fight for their life for the rest of the day. This is definitely a place where you don't want to end up in losers. 128 going up in a best of 5, it's going to be the gauntlet if you end up in losers on this side. And so far, Stocktaker69 says, LOL, that's not going to be me.
It is going to be an absolute contest, and going for that down smash. I mean, maybe trying to lull Chag into a sense of, into a sleep maybe on their recovery. But yeah, no, that 2-frame option, not even 2-frame, it just hits below ledge, right?
Yeah.
Just mistiming it. Again, maybe the warning shot, trying to get Chag to get cute with their recovery, maybe overthink things a little bit. But getting that grab, forward throw, and again, it's this game at ledge that is going to be so key for one of these two. But even with that, Stocktaker69 getting so much mileage off of these roll reads that it's impressive how far they've come. And really, First Blood, I know that it's distinctly in the advantage of one person, but it really could go to anyone, just considering how efficient Chag is at taking these stocks. They're just getting them at lower percentages.
These guys are just swinging back and forth, and I'm loving the movement by both of them, just avoiding each other. This is really, really great. And they've done this so many times in this set so far to where it's like literally like, okay, next big hit wins. Don't tell me the backdoor is going to kill off this. No, it is not.
Yeah, it's pretty short from that ledge to the blast zone, ain't it? And not to mention, you know, the up airs certainly could be on deck for Chag. Stocktaker is going to be avoiding those platforms like the plague, the shortest ceiling in this competitive moveset, keep in mind. And now it's going to be down throw, DI out for Chag to avoid any further damage. But it's going to be the forward tilt that does it. I mean, what's that called? I think it's called theming, is it? You know,
I call it dead.
Yeah, that is another name for it,
I call it dead.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, the fact that, like, Stocktaker is playing like this well against Chag is just actually just, it's not shocking, but it's just really, really impressive. Like, Chag has literally just been trying to go neck and neck with Stocktaker, and it feels like, you know, once they get into those high percentiles, right, it feels like, okay, they're just one up air away, one dash attack away type deal, right? But it's just Stocktaker playing solid right now, and that's why he found himself in the lead a couple of times early in the set.
I mean, these two are absolute thoroughbreds of Smash, monsters in their scene that have taken their talents to the world and had a pretty decent amount of success, one more so than the other. It's not about being a thoroughbred sometimes. Sometimes you need to be able to do the work like the Clydesdale, grind stocks out, find a way to win. It can't just be pure skill. It's got to be wherewithal. It's got to be pure chutzpah, my guy. And Stocktaker and Chag fighting it out to the bitter end. Chag at triple digits on their second stock. Again, on recovery, what's the get-up option going to be? It's going to be jumping. And Stocktaker really not accounting for that, committing to that neutral get-up or get-up attack even.
The spacing has been just absolutely like perfect, and look, I'm right here with you.
Yeah, dude,
and
I'm
I see
shaking too.
The lingering on the ledge. I'm just like, bro, that forward tilt from Wolf is on the way. You got to be careful, bro. Dude, you're not supposed to hang out over there like that.
You're not supposed to, but I don't really. This is Stocktaker saying, I'm not playing by your daddy's rules, man. No, come on. Who is this? Dash attack into the corner.
Not gonna. There's no way. Okay,
no, not off that. Not off that.
Not off that. That'd be crazy.
Oh, no.
And you got a little bit too much dip on your chip right there with the dash attack, and it cost you the back throw. But the dash attack, oh my God!
It's a battle to the bitter end. Chag, Stocktaker69, one stock each.
So dangerous. So nail-biting. Chag just playing for his winner's life right now. Stocktaker just has the opportunity for a huge upset this early in the tournament.
Folks, I mean, this is a bracket that includes MK Leo, Haven, PK Chris, Elegant, and Icy Mist all the way in winners quarterfinal. The winner of this one playing MPG. Yeah, Chag, you remember them? This is the winner of this one. This is the last one going on in this round. I don't know if my heart can take it if the rest of this day is going to be like this.
Chag is playing like just super. He's trying to just find a way to mitigate. Like, he hasn't been able to get just any like nair combos at all. And Stocktaker has just, every time they've just had a situation to where they just need to trade, it's just like Stocktaker has found the perfect spacing. Stocktaker has found just like the perfect like move to use, the perfect grab. It's crazy. The Stocktaker69 playing out of his mind right now. I know they gotta be going crazy with the up smash, and Chag going to be going to losers,
The
and they're
local
rushing the
pop-up.
stage.
The Long Island homies, Tri-State representing here at Collision. Smash is coming home, and the homies coming along with it. One more time at the replay, take us through it.
Look, you see that Chag has literally just been pressured, and then you see when Chag goes in, Stocktaker has literally just perfectly spaced a laser right there, and it was really, really well done by him. And look at these guys right here. I know they got to be extremely happy to be here. And like I said, Tri-State is here, everybody is here. Smash Brothers is back where it belongs, over here in the northeast corner of the U.S. And look, man, we are back.
Yeah. And that's the thing, Stocktaker, just a head of steam getting built up. And we saw this was the first blood being drawn. We were so worried that little check with the explosive flame was going to do it. Nope, you approach at the ledge with Palutena at that percentage, you're getting back thrown. You know what's going to happen. And then immediately afterwards, off of the platform, the dash attack killing. And what did we say? The importance of avoiding those platforms, perhaps taking precedent from... oh yeah, no, that dash attack right there.
I think he tried to drop shield right there. That is incredible.
But no, we're going to take one more look at this. And we saw, you knew that Chag wanted to avoid that platform for that exact reason, but Stocktaker rolling the dice, going for it, and catching it on the, catching him with the up smash, knowing that, okay, you know what? I know where you don't want to go, so I'm going to put the hitbox where you do. It was a fight to the end, and if I'm Chag, personally, I'm proud of my effort, but I'm thinking back to that game 1.
Yeah.
Where I survived to 185. I had it in my bag, and then you just lose that stock early. Stocktaker coming back, finding a way to win, Banjo. I mean, I'm not saying I regret it, but I'm definitely taking a look at that game 1 and thinking what I could have done differently. Yeah,
Chag is going to have to fight for his life for basically the rest of the tournament. Then top 128, it is a little rough. Shouts out to Stocktaker, though, going to be moving on in bracket. Tri-State is in the building.
Absolutely.